Hallelujah.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom. We're from the Rabbi.
Last year, at the end of Hanukkah, my family traveled the last 2 days to France, where we met up with my parents who were also there traveling. And we brought menorahs with us. We traveled with a whole suitcase of menorahs and gifts. And we lit the candles. And right after we lit the candles, I wasn't expecting this, my mother turned to our kids and said, "Do you guys have a special bracha for the children?" And I thought, well, I'm not sure what they're going to say. But both my kids thought really deeply. And one of them said, "For all the hungry children in the world." And the other said, "For all the children in need," or something. I was really, really impressed.
In need. In need.
There's a Hasidic teaching by Rabbi Natan of Nemirov, that what is the special light of Chanukah? He says the special light of Chanukah, especially when you get to the end, is what he calls the quality of ahava shebedat, which means love in pure consciousness. So what is love in pure consciousness? He says it's a love that goes beyond everything that we can think about, beyond a person's qualities or not qualities, beyond what's happened or not happened, something a person has done or not done. Just a pure love, the love you have for a child before they're born. You've never met their child, but you still love them when when one is pregnant. And so Rabbi Natan teaches that that love is the love that can come through on Chanukah, and the very love of the Creator for all of creation. But it's not only love, because it's ahava shebedat, which is wisdom or knowledge or consciousness. And he says that when you are able to find that place of pure love, it also brings one wisdom and an extraordinary clarity. It opens our minds. Suddenly we're connected to knowledge, to wisdom, and our very hearts and minds are illumined. And when our hearts and minds are illumined, we see the world as it should be. We see all the difficulties, but we love it nonetheless. We understand where it's all coming from, and we love all human beings wherever and however they are. And so this is the end where Hanukkah leaves us, that light of the full menorah, that light of pure love that we want to share with other people, with open minds and hearts. And so this has been a Hanukkah with the Jewish people of war, right? A Hanukkah where the ADL released findings that since October 7th we have faced the highest levels of anti-Semitism since the ADL started recording. And the Hanukkah of difficulty in Gaza, of clouded minds and hearts. So how do we respond? Well, when my children responded to my mother's prompt, I was so shocked and found it so beautiful that they just naturally found these words of love and a prayer for other people. And maybe this is what it means to have that pure love, or love in pure consciousness, to spontaneously, the love of children, open our hearts and say bracha for other people. And so we teach this is the light of Hanukkah. Maybe it's the light and the love of all children, and the light of all of us when we open our hearts and minds, and that light can then become a blazing fire. Shabbat Shalom.